Hi guys. So I recently bought these Vortex binoculars. So they're made by Vortex Optics. They're basically the same as the company that makes the Vortex Viper rifle scopes and so on. Vortex Optics make a range of gear like spotting scopes, binoculars, like I say here, rifle scopes, that sort of thing. And what attracted me to them was the price point on them in relation to the quality of them. So I thought I'll just share with you what I've got here. So I bought these are the 8x42 model. So that's a 42 millimeter objective lens. So they're sort of on the middle range in terms of size. They're not too large, but they're not too small. And they're an 8 power, which again, so this is probably the lower power that you would get. The 10 power being the next in the same lineup. Obviously, I bought these with the intention of using it for hunting, for glassing around. So the 8 power was a perfect choice for me because it's not too much magnification, but at the same time, you do get a fair bit of zoom out of it, and some good optical clarity. Obviously it comes with that carry case, and I thought I would share these with you because for the price, these are about in the $300 to $400 mark, these binoculars here, this specific item. These are now discontinued, and the reason I bought them is I'm skeptical, or I'm not sure whether the next lineup that replaces them is as good as these are, or whether because they've kind of split the lineup. The cost goes either way. You can either go sort of under it in cost or way over it in cost. And the next one's up at like $1,200. And I'm skeptical whether the next one's down from these in the new lineup would really come to par with what these deliver. So these come with the normal accessories. So this is just a neck strap, obviously. I'm actually not going to use the neck strap because I've went ahead and I've bought. This is like a harness. The purpose of that is it holds the binoculars to your chest when you're walking around hunting. So that's going to be really useful for me. And basically keep them out of the way. So if you bend over and pick something up, or you're going up a steep incline, your binoculars aren't moving all over the place. They're going to stick on you. So that's going to keep them in good condition and keep them at hand. And that's just a bag strap, so we won't worry about that. Your normal cleaning cloth, microfiber. But yeah, I already had a look through a set of these because I bought this exact pair from the United States on Amazon about 3 weeks ago. And what happened was, they were advertised on there. They were the only pair I could buy to export. If I bought them locally, so for the price on Amazon, I paid $300. If I bought them locally, they were $875. But what happened was they were advertised as used, but in as new condition. So they should have come in a box, as new condition, possibly missing some of the packaging, but otherwise brand new. When I received the other set, they arrived to me in used condition with a lot of wear and other marks on them. The seller that sent them to me actually drop shipped them. So he was in Richmond, Utah, and where they actually originated from, because I got them sent to a freight forwarder. They actually originated from Georgia, which is the entire other side of the continental United States. So these were drop shipped by the seller via another person that was selling their used binoculars. And the seller did not know, or was ignorant of the fact that the binoculars being sold were used, even though I guess the person told them they were in good condition. So they arrived to me used. I since sent them back, got my money refunded, and actually Amazon covered all my return freight, which is great. So I didn't lose any money. I actually made a little bit of money out of the exchange rate back on that, which was good. So I didn't lose anything apart from time, and I went ahead and ordered another set because I did have a look through them, and they were really excellent. So they're quite a small, or I guess they're a medium-sized package, but they're very solid, waterproof, and the multi-coating HD lenses on these work quite well in low light, or in a variety of lighting situations. So I'm really keen to use them for hunting. I did previously have a bad habit of sort of scoping around with the rifle scope, which when there's no people around, obviously that's not really a problem as long as you're aware of where you're glassing around. But a pair of binoculars is just invaluable because you're just more likely to use them, and I find that with stuff like deer hunting, if you had something like this handy to you, you're more likely to make the effort. Whereas, I guess if you have to lift a rifle up to scope or glass through it, check out a few locations further away, further than the eye can see every now and then, I guess you're not as likely to do it with the rifle. So these are going to be a great addition to my hunting kit, and I'm really looking forward to using them. The flip down scope caps and all that sort of thing are obviously very handy. Yeah, so this is going to be great, and I'll have to post some photos of what it looks like through the lenses, because I don't think talking about it does it justice. I have looked through a pair of Swarovskis, and these are not even going to stand in the shade of those. But for the price point, I think these come pretty damn close. And I'll be interested in actually seeing my mate who has those Swarovskis again, just so I can have a bit of a comparison, because it'll be interesting to see how close they come. They are very good. So we'll have to check that out very shortly, and I might be able to post up a few photos through the lens for you. All right, thanks guys. Have a good one.